Oh, hell, the Knights of the Gimmick Table, where we spit the truth at the infamous round table and your feelings get left at the door. I am Boogaloo. This is LowRyda, and that is the artist formerly known as Kaide. Lothbrok, how you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
You guys sound so excited to be here today.
Hey, man, I'm excited. I'm
I'm
gonna get
getting
to
over a
talk
cold,
some
man.
beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting over being sick, man. I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
Anything good happened this weekend for you? This past
Yeah,
weekend?
man. Excite Wrestling this past Sunday.
Yeah.
It was an awesome show. Foxy came in, kicked ass, DDT'd some people. It was fun. It was good.
Nice. Hey, that guy contacted us to book us.
Did he really,
Who?
Moose?
No, he didn't. Maybe you need to go talk.
I'm working on it, man.
Yeah. I was like, did he really?
LowRyda got all excited, bro. I feel worse for LowRyda. Fuck.
Oh shit.
No, I'm gonna make it. Listen, I got you. I got Mega.
Like,
I was like, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
It looks like good. He's putting on good shows from what every time I look at your highlights from those nights.
Man. We're
it looks like a blast.
We announced the August 27th War Games, 2 cages, 2 rings. It's some big names being rumored.
I feel like I need to be in that War Games match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, he's got some big names. He's got some big names lined up. He's trying to get on the show. Book for that show. So I'll make sure to send them your way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, man, we're not asking for a crazy amount. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, dude.
Look who we got here. We got Pops in the building. What's up?
What's up, Daddy?
I hope our friend shows up. I noticed he hasn't been here for a couple shows.
I love that.
He might have left.
I like when he puts it. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, he's here." Yeah.
He's like, "Hey,
you guys good?
I hope you guys are good. Bye."
Goodbye.
I feel like when he says it, it's like he's yelling at us. You guys good? All right, bye.
Who knows, man? Hopefully he's good because I haven't seen him in a few shows.
Yeah,
so hopefully he's good.
Yeah,
hopefully he's all good.
Look, you guys want to do these fucking gimmicks?
Let's do these things. Come on.
Yeah,
these commercials.
Oh shit, wrong thing. My bad.
Oh boy.
My bad. Here we go.
Good, Stockade.
You got it. So are you an athlete or someone you know is an athlete? Then Sleeves is the product you need to. You see, you're killing my vibe already, man. Sleeves are the products you need to check out. They have arm sleeves, knee sleeves, headbands, tights. They got them dirty boxers. That's why LowRyda's in a bad mood. He's not wearing his dirty boxers tonight. But like I said, if you or someone you know is an athlete, and you definitely need to check out sleeves.com. And don't forget to use the promo code MWAPOD to get your 10% discount.
Nice. I'm actually really wearing some dirty boxers right now.
That's because you haven't changed.
They're legit dirty. I was so goddamn hot out earlier. My balls were sweating like crazy.
I'm actually not wearing any pants.
Nice.
Stand
up and do a helicopter.
We've really gotten comfortable on this show.
All right. HealthVape.com. HealthVape sells healthy vaping alternatives. All their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals, and they're vitamin infused. So make sure you pick yourself up some of their vaping products using our code MWAPOD for that 10% discount.
I bet you if I stand up, it blacks out.
Oh man, look at that.
See,
We're gonna get canceled.
Hey, you know what? At least we're not getting canceled. That's a good way to not get canceled.
Not yet.
That's that good what's censoring right there.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Let me do these before I forget. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at MWA World. Subscribe to us on all podcast platforms and YouTube, MWA Podcast Network. Also, oh no, not that one. My bad. Twitch.tv/MWA World if you are watching on anything other than Twitch. That's the way to watch it. Oh yeah. Make sure you guys go to storefrontier.com/MWA World where you can get that fucking tank top like that guy got on right there.
Damn, baby boy.
Or you can just get one of these joints,
professional.
Woo! Yeah.
I like this gray one because it shows my pit stains.
Yeah, that's why I wear the black. But yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of excited to have our guest
Yeah,
on
this
today.
is a good dude, man. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
He's
he
one.
is.
He's one of them dudes that I've liked since. He's kind of like you, bro. He's one of them dudes that I liked since I first met him. So that's always a good thing,
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting.
I just think about some shit with him.
This guy's doing some bat wings right now.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
But yeah, and we're gonna let's bring our guest on, man. This guy's fucking. What have you had to drink today, Louis? Golly.
Man, I just got out of work, man. I went in at 5:30, got off at 6:30.
Now you don't know how to act.
All day in the sun, yeah.
Let's bring our guest on, man. Stockade knows this guy very well.
Yes.
What's up, everyone?
Kaide Lothbrok.
Hey,
JT,
up,
JT Tackleberry, Dirty JT, now Kasin. You've had many.
Kasin,
name,
JT Kasin,
just
whatever
one
you want to
like-
call me.
Yeah, buddy.
Kasin, like
Oh,
Cher,
now it's just basically
Madonna?
Kasin. Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Soon
I'm just glad I'm not the only one not wearing pants.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Hey. Well, if you go get
We're-
some of those dirty boxers, man, then you can really entertain yourself.
They
We are
sound
the
amazing.
definition of professional on this network and show.
Yeah.
So what's
How we
going on,
rolling.
man? Been a long time.
I know it's been a bit for sure. Since Crusher's funeral.
For me and you, yeah. I don't know how long for you and the presidents.
Yeah, even
been a
way
very
long
long
for you
time.
guys.
Yeah, I've been down here since what? 08?
06, 07?
08. Yeah, the end
I
of
was gonna
08.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
Great
So,
seeing
yeah,
all you
man,
guys.
Definitely.
No, the last time he saw you was
Oh
Rebecca.
yeah, probably the bachelor party. But let's
Yes, the
let's
oh
not-
my
let's
God,
not
that
pull a
bachelor
spider.
party.
What was
My
that?
man came through with the brew. Remember?
Yeah,
Of course,
right.
always do.
That's right.
we don't want a spider.
It's not just a gimmick; it's a way of life.
So yeah, man.
That's
So
awesome, bro.
so how's everything been, man? I know you're busy. You got your own little podcast going, right? You're doing the Instagram thing.
Little podcast. Come on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's right now. It's just an Instagram thing. It's not a podcast yet, but I'm working on that.
Okay.
Hoping to get like a podcast network like you guys.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
You
Yeah,
got the
Pierce is
skills,
always,
man.
Little beer, blood, and body
looking to add
slams.
shows, man.
Yeah, Pierce is always looking for new stuff.
I don't see why not, man. It's got wrestling. in it, right?
Yeah, and I like it because it's different.
Exactly.
It's different. I really like
Well, that's
it.
the thing. I've come to notice that people usually like either one thing or another. Like it's either they like beer, they like horror movies, or pro wrestling, and like some people like all three. So
Yeah, I like all three.
it seems to work.
I can
So,
mess
yeah.
with that show.
But so
I'm gonna be on it.
So why take us back to the beginning? Like I know you were at Critical Mass and then you left and then you came back when it was NYWC, right? Is that the story?
Yes, I joined Critical Mass right after high school in 03. I was there probably for like good 7-8 months, and then I ran out of money because I was a broke college student. And then I came back in February 05. So back, when Mikey was training.
Okay.
So what were you going to college for?
It
Jim,
was
how
just
you doing?
general like liberal arts type of thing. I didn't even like finish. I did like 2 years and that was it.
So were you already doing the beer
He's like,
job
"That's
then?
found beer."
I started that just before I joined back.
Okay, because you've been there since I've known you. I don't think I've known you had anything else. You've been what? You got to be almost there, almost 20 years, right?
I've been there almost 18 years now.
Yeah,
Actually,
wow,
no,
dude.
That would be 17, 18. 18 because my wrestling anniversary is 17, which just happened. I started that 18. So I've been there for a long time.
I got a question for you. What the hell happened
Yes.
to Tequila? I really like that beer.
Apparently nobody else did.
Oh man,
I mean, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, it's a good idea
liked
in
it.
theory, just not an execution.
I like to drink it. I love drinking them in the shower. It was fucking great, especially in the summer.
Oh,
I mean, they're
boy.
the perfect shower beer. I could see that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm a
That
little
was
more
my
of an IPA guy, but they were good.
Carmelate, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Who else we got here? Ben. I bought 1 million cases of beer from Rich. Okay,
Hey,
I
there
could
we
vouch
go,
for
man.
this.
hopefully you got $1 for each
Whole lot
case
of
he
old
bought.
brown dog.
You're speaking late. I don't even know.
He's bought a lot of beer from me.
There we go. So
Right,
you
right now,
you
I
came
just
back.
busted that
Oh
one.
wait, here we go.
I just busted this Wrestling Moves by Spindle Tap, Razor's Edge.
What you got there?
And
What do you got? Casey?
and I got this
I got
fancy
a little.
raw cup.
That's awesome.
Got this raw
That's so
cup
cool.
with all the old school WWE, well WWF dudes, you know, well dogs.
Should have.
Wait,
I gotta fill
we
mine
got
up, but I got one of
glasses here.
a glass of all the Simpson wrestling characters.
Oh shit, that's cool.
As hell, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, see, I like that too.
I like
So
that.
this is gonna be for my next one though. I got these
Oh, that's sick.
Nice.
yeah, this one's about like triple glass or something like that.
That's dope.
They did an NWO
Oh,
one, but I
tipple
missed
glass,
out
right?
on- Yeah, there you go, tipple
It's
glass.
a tipple glass. Yeah.
I'm drinking this. I'm drinking pre-workout by Psychotic. That's what I'm drinking.
I'm drinking this water from Walmart.
I heard you hyping that stuff earlier. It's good.
What, the Psychotic? Or the
Yeah.
water from Walmart?
Both.
I mean, look, man, if you're looking for
They mix very well.
yeah, they do. Listen, Walmart water and Psychotic. No,
I'll take
It's a
Walmart
strong-
water with
it's
the
a strong ass pre-workout, dude. The first time I took it, I took 2 scoops and I was feeling it. I had the jitters.
Like, ah,
Yeah, it was like Tyrone Biggins, man. I was fucking fired up in the gym, man.
it's not the first time.
No. But so you come back to NYWC and Mikey's training. So what was the differences between Critical Mass and then the NYWC, like with Mikey at the helm and then where you were prior with them?
For sure, it was much more organized with Mikey. You know, it was when I was at Critical Mass, it was just like whoever was there was the trainer. Like one day it would be like I was taught like chained by Dan Dynasty. I would be taught things by Dan Barry. Crusher was there here and there. Curse would once in a blue moon would do it. Dicky a bunch of times. So it was very a mishmash of people when it was Critical Mass. But once, you know, Mikey was at the helm, it was pretty straightforward.
All right.
And then you were coined Tackleberry by I want to say it was, I feel like it's Burma for some reason, but I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't Burma. Tackleberry
okay.
was actually a football nickname.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So like my coach, you know the Police Academy movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
So basically, it was based off that. One of the coaches thought I acted like him or like my demeanor was like him. So like he just started calling me that. And then when I joined Critical Mass, that was my email address, Tackleberry62. So then Curse started calling me that. So then it just kind of stuck.
Okay. Hey man.
Man, I thought it'd be a funny story. They got the name.
I'm sorry.
So,
I was hoping a more funnier story than that.
all the years I've known him, man, I never knew.
Where did JT come from? Like what? Because your initials, like your shoot isn't J or T. So where did JT come from?
JT was I thought I was gonna do like a jock gimmick when I started, so I just figured that sounded the best for a jock type gimmick, and it just never worked out that way.
Nice.
All right. Well,
I know. I'm sorry. That's boring too.
Chris Albert says he's all about the PBRs these days. Oh, fucking gross.
how do you feel about the PBRs there?
They're cheap. They're cheap. They're very easy to drink while in the ring. So I do use those a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, watery.
What were you first doing on shows? Because I think I was maybe a few months ahead of you, right? I think so. Maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
ahead,
you started. Yeah, I was gonna say you started My
I was
first
in
match was
04,
the
September.
match. Well, yeah, I came. Yeah, but I caught up quick because I was kind of catching on the chain really fast. So I
you
kind of
also,
like snuck
you were
into your
there for
class a
7
little bit.
months. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I would say you were
So-
part of my class.
Yeah, I kind
guys
of
had a
like
good class.
stowed away into it.
You guys had a good class. It was a big class.
Well,
you
it
guys-
was, but the
that was
only
a good
ones,
class.
the graduates were myself, Spinelli, Kasin, and the Angus brothers. We were like the
Angus,
graduating class.
yeah.
And that was it. I mean, we had a
Well, you're
bunch
not
of
gonna count
guys, but no one
Screech?
really. I mean, he was like that was after us, though, right? He was like he was like on and off. He never really debuted.
He was always kind of around.
Yeah, he did debut as fucking Abraham Lincoln.
Hey,
remember?
hey, we
Oh,
all
that's
took that
right.
photo.
Was he in that photo?
Remember that photo when we all
Was he in that photo? That's the photo I was
Yes.
trying to remember. What,
Yes,
was he in it? Well, then fuck me.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Too many shots to the goddamn head. Fuck.
Yeah, that was the same show, the Lindenhurst show with Raven.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Screech.
I forgot all about it. Doesn't he own a gym or something like that?
Man's doing big things, man. Yeah, he's riding
Yeah.
Queens off.
Yeah,
of
no,
Mercy
he's
Lewis.
Good for
doing
him.
great.
He's doing great.
Yeah,
Good for
He
him.
got married, has a kid.
he's jacked.
Yeah, he's jacked out of his mind.
Hey, good for him. So yeah, oh fuck, I didn't even run it. So you debuted and you were slated with Spinelli and Burma and Crusher, right? You were part of the BS Express, like you were the flunky
Yes.
of some ways.
Oh, you were?
How did that happen?
Like I don't know. I think it just Shane just knew they needed somebody to pair with that just needed to get their ass kicked. So that was me, and I fit the role. So why not?
All right. Well, and so then you're with. I mean, Crowley. We can get into Crusher stories all day. I mean, all four of us have worked with him, and know how great he is. But like working with Crusher early on, like how much did you learn and like how much did you absorb from him?
Oh, so much. He was a plethora of knowledge. I mean, just the small things that he taught you, even like just like aside from the moves and everything else, just like the wrestling etiquette and just like how to protect yourself and protect others. And just like the intricacies in the ring. And if anything, it was more, especially like when he was my manager, he just provided comfort, especially when I first started. You know, he got me used to being out there, and I didn't worry as much with him out there.
And then I guess that's the time that you ran into these two a-holes that decided to kill everybody that they got into the ring with.
So
Well,
hey, yeah.
I was gonna say there's some good
ahead,
stuff
bro.
before that, but yes.
Good.
One
go
of my
up
favorite
before
things.
that.
Remember Mason Rage?
Yes.
Yes.
So one of the biggest things was the when I got thrown into that, and it was kind of like a being thrown into the fire thing when I got thrown into that match, Myers and Hawkins and Ryder's last match
brother.
before they went off.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
So I got thrown into that match, green as goose shit, and we did a whole big thing in the beginning, and I was supposed to get gorilla pressed and thrown to the outside by Mason Rage. I to this day I don't know if it was my fuck up or his fuck up, but either way I was up and then I fell behind, and he just threw me out.
From behind?
Main event time. Well, I fell behind and he turned around and threw me out.
Oh, okay.
That's probably
Like,
safer.
When he had a grill press, I fell behind him.
I seen
Okay,
him
so
beat
that
him
could just
Either
dump you.
I lost
outside the ring.
the balance wasn't there, whatever way. But he let's just say Mason was pissed. So I did talk to Crusher before that, and I'm like, hey, what do? I don't know. Like, I obviously didn't mean to fuck things up, but like now Mason's angering me. So he's like, just calm down, just you'll be good. Just go with the match. I mean, Mason did kill me. He brought me corner to corner to corner and gave me the worst chops I've ever.
I do remember that. I do remember that now.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
remember now.
So that was Yeah, so
Oh,
he
shit.
so I got thrown into the fire a little bit, but Crusher definitely helped me into a lot of those things.
All right. So
Yep.
But
where
now
did
with
you
you
go from
guys,
after? How'd you go? Where'd you go from the BS Express? What happened after that?
so initially they were going to do a BSX fraternity, which didn't really materialize. Like we did one segment on a show. Actually, I think it was
Oh my
two.
god, I remember that.
And like
Is that was when Brian and Brett left, and you guys kind of took their little fucking posse, right?
yes.
Okay.
And at first, yeah, because like I think we did have Bruno and then like a few other guys in there. But like it was supposed to be like I was like the pledge leader, and then there was supposed to be a few guys that were like, the minions, and then we're all under the BSX fraternity.
That would have
But
been.
after Brett and Brian left, they wanted to turn Bremen Spinelli face, so they realized, oh, we don't need this for face team, so we got destroyed by the Dead Presidents.
What, the whole crew got destroyed?
I'm pretty sure, but that wasn't
Of
the
course
time
they
that you were talking about earlier.
No,
But
I
yeah,
wrestled you a
you
few.
guys destroyed
I
all of
wrestled
us.
you at. I remember you and Oscar dressed up like the Dead Presidents.
Yeah, that was later on though.
Well, that was later. That was after this disbanded. We Oscar and I went into like a tag team, and we're just kind of like a comedy heel tag team. And
Were you guys?
so
Were you
Shane's
guys being
idea to be
managed by
like,
Crusher at that time? The
no,
Presidents?
after that we were just by ourselves.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
Like
about the Presidents.
after
You were a Crusher, right? When you guys had your heel run.
No, when we first came, we were by ourselves.
When
And
did
then-
you?
then we
When?
went-
when
they weren't heels at this point.
okay, I thought they were heels. I thought you guys were. Were you guys heels then? You and Oscar?
Yeah, because they dressed
we were
up
the
like
heels.
us, like the clowners.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That shit was
basically.
funny.
It was JT Roosevelt and Oscar F. Kennedy up in his house.
Yeah, that shit
That's
was funny.
exactly what I said.
Oscar drew the beard on his face.
I had the LL Cool J rolled up pants leg, the pockets out, acting like a
That's
idiot.
amazing.
But it was great.
So what was the
But
match
the best
that
part
we
about the whole
had?
thing was
Go ahead.
what?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, like that was the match with my father. Like everything happened afterwards.
Yes.
So like, so initially I thought it was gonna be like when Shane first told me like we're gonna have a match, I thought it was gonna be a regular match, and then I was like, we were told not too long before that, that the actual show started, that okay, this is gonna be your shine, and then they're just gonna destroy you with chairs, and then that's it. And I'm like, okay, but
And you were okay with
I
that?
didn't know how my family's gonna react to that.
You're okay with them coming at you with chairs after what they did to Duke?
dues.
Hey, let me tell you something. Man.
I think the nuke thing was after that too, though, wasn't
No,
it?
nuke thing was like right when we got there.
Yeah, it was like
Was
one
it?
of the first things you guys did. Yeah.
Yeah, the
First
nuke
thing
thing was
we-
before that.
Oh man.
But,
I
I
wouldn't have been in on that one.
I would have quit the business if Shane would have been like, "Oh, the president's coming at you with chairs." Like, nope. I saw what they do to white people with chairs.
Well, I figured, they seem to like me, so I figured I'd be okay, and they did protect me as much as they could with crushing me with chairs.
Yeah, we liked you and
But,
Oscar, man. Both of y'all motherfuckers were good people.
So I figured we were fine. And I was pretty good, but my parents thought I was dying during the match, so
that means you did a good
blew a
job.
gasket, and exactly, that's what I think. But tell them that. So both my mom and dad walked out backstage. That's back when we all used to have to walk outside to go from the locker room to the entranceway.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yep.
They like walked outside and they just started flipping out on
who?
I think I don't remember if Shane was out there. Just a combination of me, maybe you guys are out there. I didn't even remember. Yeah, you probably. But they were there pissed.
The president's got healed up by your dad. That's amazing.
Yeah. But his dad was pissed because. And let me tell you something, man. I hate squash matches with a passion. Because
to this day, Louis still hates that. Like he even whenever when we went over people recently, my brother's like, "Hey, yeah, I want you to get some shine after the match." I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?"
No. He's a
But
giver.
Yeah, he got nicer with old age.
Well, you know, we're all trying to get over. You make your opponents look a little good. You look good at the same time. You know. Yeah.
No, definitely.
So it's all good. But either way, the segment was great. Everyone loved it, just aside from my parents.
Yeah, you did too good of a job selling because
I
remember your parents were fucking hot. I want to say they were yelling at Shane. They were yelling at somebody. It might have been either Poom Poom's or Shane.
My guess would be Shane. I was saying my guess. Yeah. So when did you become a dirty redneck? Right, like that was like the kind of next.
And we wrestled them as the rednecks.
Yeah, it was not. Was that it? Not too long after that. So what?
You're a man of 1,000 gimmicks, bro. Every time you've had more gimmicks and more gimmick changes than almost anybody.
Who's in that redneck crew with you? You, Milanakis, and who else?
It was me, Milanakis, Vinny Stein,
Joey Tell,
Joey Tell.
Yeah,
and Elaine.
At first it was Tara Cruz was
that's right. Tara, yes.
Yeah. Dirty Tara Sue, I think she was called.
What about it was
there was a Dirty Jack right? too for briefly.
And then that's right.
The Hogs. The Hogs. So
yes.
Dan and Big Daddy.
Yep.
I don't remember who Dan.
But mainly,
I don't think you might have been gone by that time when
he was there.
For the Hogs.
Who's Dan?
Exactly. He was this big old boy. He had to have been close to 400 pounds. Big guy.
They're like hillbillies on guard. So they're like, where are the
suspenders? And Robert Franklin, the Big Daddy.
Yeah, I
know Big Daddy.
He was part of it as he was a hog.
Because he was in the match with us.
Then you guys had to have the guy Dan had to have.
I'm sure we had another I'm sure we had another match. Like
we had a match where I guess you guys turned on Big Daddy because Big Daddy was with us and we ran against the Rednecks. That was the day that it was a show, and then Shane was drunk and it was to honor Big Daddy. So they put Big Daddy on a team with us. And we went against the redneck. You're gonna remember this because Shane grabs the mic and Shane's like, and there's a bunch of kids there, and it's the
this way he curses
motherfucking out rich, motherfucking Big Daddy, yeah.
You sure you sure Guapo wasn't with you at this?
No, I thought it was Chung because it was the team with the dead presidents. Because they asked him who he wanted to team.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
Us. Well, his kids did love us. Remember, the twins loved us. So that was
look, whatever, man. Hey,
I was probably right after the group.
LowRyda doesn't remember a goddamn thing.
No, I don't, bro. Too many chair shots, too much weed, too much beer. Yeah,
the beer don't help.
Oh. So how long were you a dirty redneck?
That was probably a good 2-3 years at least. Wow. I'd imagine. It seems about that timeline.
Were you did you guys win the tag titles, right? Like you guys, I believe so.
Yeah. So what happened was Big Daddy won the Joker's Wild Battle Royal. So then during the Psycho Circus, we came out like there was a big ladder spot. I think Mansfield went off the top of the ladder into everybody, or somebody did, and then we went up and Big Daddy climbed up, grabbed the belts, and gave them to us.
Nice.
Mansfield. That was a good fucking tag team. So
we won the belts.
And then that culminated with you guys against who in that fucking hay bale?
The white trash bash.
Yes.
White trash bash. It was us us Big Time Rush and the Celtic Saints.
Okay.
The big guy had Tourette's. Who the hell had
That's
Tourette's?
The guy Dan.
Dan had Tourette's. Yeah.
Oh, that definitely ain't that dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that when I first
Oh, no.
My first experience with somebody with Tourette's was down
Yankee
here.
Stadium. No, at Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that girl. But down here, like there was a dude named the Biff. When I first moved to Florida, and I'm like sitting there, and I went out with DeMonto and like a bunch of these cats that were down here, living down here at the time, and we go to a club, and this dude he's at the club with us, and he keeps doing this. So I keep looking back like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? Like, who's he telling me to look at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking he's telling me like, yo, turn around, look at that. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this dude doing? So every time he does it, I'm like, so then a little while later, I'm like, yo, what the fuck's this dude's deal, man? And fucking DeMonto's like, bro, he's got fucking Tourette's. He's like, you ain't noticed when he's fucking his jaw clenches up, and I'm like, oh shit, for real? I'm like, ah. Well,
It's hilarious.
I was like, well, hey, there we go. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck's this dude doing? Like, I was like on such high guard because I was thinking somebody was creeping on me. It's like, yo.
Fuck.
Crazy shit, man. Don't
So then-
cancel me.
So,
I'm not making fun of his Tourette's.
so after the Rednecks, is that when you got your big singles like start? Because I know me and you, we worked, or that was
No,
way
that
after.
was much later.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
So
later.
what did you do after the Rednecks?
It was Reckless and Wasted first. It was
Yo, you legit had like hella teams.
Who was
Who
it?
was it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So many. Well, at first it was me and Milanakis, but then Milanakis left wrestling after a few months. So then they stuck me with Braden Knight.
Oh, that's right.
Never.
You guys were like, that was kind of the first incarnation of the Bandits. Kind of, you guys were just party drinking crazy guys, right?
I mean,
that was
that's
like the idea of it.
That's really what it was. Like the initial idea. Shane and I came up with it. He wanted to be more like Jackass. Jackass 3 was coming out, so like he knew like I was the everyman. I was drinking beer. I was delivering beer, whatever. So I'd be the party guy, and then Milanakis would be the stunt guy. But unfortunately, Milanakis left, so it just kind of left to the beer drinking. So I just paired up with a bunch of guys. I mean, I had a few different partners. I had Spider at one point. Spider was my partner for a little while. Actually, Spider was my partner twice in the Bandits, and in Reckless and Wasted.
You teamed with George, right?
Romero, that was later on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I knew him since I was a kid, man. Rest in peace, George, man. I knew him since I was like in junior high. So crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, no, we had a fun run with the Bandits with him, but with Reckless and Wasted, it was mostly. What?
I said he was an entertaining kid.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He was fun to be around. Like he liked to make everyone laugh, which was nice. Yeah. You gotta appreciate people like that. But that came later with Bo Pritchard and all them. But the main thing with Reckless and Wasted was mostly me and Braden Knight.
So when did you? So you did Reckless and Wasted. I remember that was kind of like you guys were just kind of you guys were just like the comedy act or like the lighthearted part of the show. When did you get? When did our thing start? Because we had some fucking. I mean, we had one match that was we had two really good matches. One of them was literally give me a goddamn seizure with this shit.
I'm trying to add him back in.
Dude, I'm like, I'm about to have a stroke.
What's going on?
Christ.
I was getting feedback.
But we had two matches, and one was really bloody, and the other one was one of my favorites. Well, when did that start? Like, because that kind of came out of the blue.
Our series of matches, our series of matches probably was 2015 and 2016. So like 2015, we did the. I'm pretty sure it was that October, if I think correct. I think so. We did the Ice of Firehouse. That's when you busted, like I busted it open with
that was
the Miller
bad.
Light sign.
That was
bad.
That was Hardaway.
Yeah,
that was a
they had,
very hard way.
The fluorescent beer signs.
Mhm.
And this is when I just started doing death
What are you
matches.
doing, Luke?
Did they tell you it was Gimmick?
Yeah, Louis
Look,
killing me
this
right
is
now.
like, you're killing me right now. You
And did they
fucking-
tell you
it's
that the
like
light was
3 PS4.
Gimmick?
No, dude, no, we didn't know.
We-
I
we-
assumed there was no light bulbs in it. It was just a plastic sign.
I thought the sign was the light was on the outside, but we didn't realize there was one on the inside too.
Yeah, so I hit him with a DDT, and I feel the glass in the back of my arm. So I'm like, motherfucker, and I turn. Tack is selling, and Crusher is with me. Crusher's like, go home. I'm like, what? And I turn, and it's
we still got so much shit left.
Dude, well, listen, this was at a time where I was such a miserable, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. It was bad. Like, I'm usually miserable. I was like, beyond, yeah. And
I didn't want to end this either, so I was fine.
Yeah. He was like, he had like a skin flap, like kind of like Nuke, but in the front of his head. And thankfully, I think it healed pretty good because you were able to like push it down and like tape it or something like that, right?
Yeah, no, it's still not bad, It's still, you can still see it, but it didn't need stitches or anything.
He was bleeding badly. This is in a firehouse with a bunch of kids. Crusher's telling me to go home. Tack, he's like, no, wait, let's keep going. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Shane's ringside. Shane's yelling at us. I'm throwing shit at Shane, telling him to get the fuck out of here. It was violent and bloody, and I think that is what kind of
Shane.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, definitely sparked it. But Shane brought out towels. He started patting my head down. Actually, one of the biggest Crusher things. Crusher came over to the corner while I'm in the corner, and he had like streamers or whatever, and he's trying to make it seem like he's choking me, but he's really just patting down my head, trying to pat away the blood.
And I'm not stopping because I just didn't give a fuck anymore. But that's what sparked, I think, you to get the belt, right? That kind of gave you the big.
That was his Austin moment.
Yeah, literally, it literally was like his big moment, like because I think 2-3 months later is when they told me that we were working. I remember calling you or texting you, and I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm like, you should win, but I don't know if you are. But this is gonna be your moment. Like this is your match.
Yeah, our match happened that May, the first one, the one during Mikey's Hall of Fame.
Yes.
When I dressed up as him, that was the first match after that. So that was probably a good 7 months or so after our Firehouse one. But I guess they put it into their mind like, hey, this guy is popular enough. He'll get a good pop, so why not?
Dude,
I had no idea.
Dude. You got a massive fucking pop.
I appreciate that.
Like,
but
that place was.
I had no idea
rumbling.
that. Well, the first one we did a dusty finish.
Yes.
During the Master of the Match show. And then I had no idea we were going to wrestle again. And then Mikey came out and announced the rematch. And then I had no idea I was winning until right before, pretty much.
Yeah, they told me, and then some idiot wrote it on the board that you were winning. They wanted to kayfabe you to the last minute, but someone wrote it there, and then Shane was flipping out because he didn't want you to know. But I knew the day of. Mikey called me. He was like, "You care about dropping the tackle bar?" I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll drop it to whoever." But yeah, fuck yeah. And dude, that's one of my favorite matches. I mean, just the reaction that match got when you won was amazing, and you deserved it, dude.
Yeah, Shane keeps talking about it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean,
that's great.
It wouldn't be anything without you.
No, don't say it. You'll get banned. You won't be in the Hall of Fame. That's why the presidents aren't in the Hall of Fame because they work with me.
Yeah. I don't understand that, man.
we should, you think if we publicly fire Kaide, he'll
You'll
be like, hey, you guys are back, baby.
You'll get a phone call. Be like, yo, class of 2023, Hall of Fame.
You guys are back, baby.
There'll be the dead presidents, the Los Lunatics, and the Knuckle Dusters. You'll be a 3-time Hall of Famer. You can shove that up Mega's ass.
Like Mega.
Yeah. Just like Mega. It's like, yeah, I got to go there, get inducted in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, bro, you're getting the participation trophy, brother.
But then you honestly, you did probably. You had the belt. I know it was a short run, which you still had it. But then you went on to do the Bandits, which honestly, dude, you, David, then it was you and David originally, then Spider, then Brittany, then George, or what was the order? Because you guys did some funny ass shit.
It was me and Bo, and then it was George came in, and then George and Brittany came in. So it was the four of us for a little while, and then George left, and Spider replaced George. Dude, and then that was like the final one until we ended.
You guys did some of the funniest fucking promos that company has ever seen. Like,
I loved doing promos with them. So much fun. So much fun.
Savage.
Oh, that's the blonde that used to date the Monto.
Yeah, and then Pat Buck.
Yeah.
Any promos that stand out to you that you can remember that were your favorites during that time that you guys did?
We did one which is like a spoof off the classic montages of the 80s. So like we started like doing like we're born and bred, we're ready for you, and then we stop, and then we just like waiting. Oh, camera's still okay. And then we did like a slow motion running. We were lifting weights. We're doing like I was doing like beer curls. Yeah, exactly. So like I was doing like he was running the ropes, and I was just like chilling, sitting, sipping a beer. We're doing all sorts of funny stuff. But the best was like the slow motion. We're doing the slow motion run in the sportatorium, and then someone just came out of the bathroom and like looked at us and like shook his head and it just walked by at normal speed. So that was a good one.
One of my favorite when you guys were doing. I think I'm the one that came up with it. It was the Devil's Rejects spoof you guys did. No, I
your guys shine here.
No, they listen. I came up with the concept of it, but they fucking killed it. It was the I forget what it was. You guys were reading the note. Remember that there was the Devil's Rejects thing. They did the extras. It was you, Brittany, and then Brittany asked what a lemming is, and then you guys put the picture of Mouse.
Oh, wasn't it the Randy Summers like?
It's something like that. But you broke. David got you big time. I remember that because it was hysterical what's a midget? And he goes, a little fucker.
Come on.
Yeah, man. I definitely laughed on that.
That's gonna get us canceled. You can't call them that, man. They're little people.
Your brother, your brother, fucking naked, trying to get us canceled. What are you
for real.
About?
I thought you were gonna say something. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say something about me and midgets.
That was what I thought too. I was saying, oh, this dude, don't do it. Don't go there.
Canceling myself right now.
But yeah, man. Oh, there we go. He's gone. And then, so yeah, and then the Bandits were awesome, dude. So what are you doing currently? And I know you're like you really haven't gone out of NYWC for the most part, right?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I've dabbled a little bit in small things, but nothing crazy. Right now, I'm going to be part of the Cuffed and Caged. I'm teaming with Irish Chef Dan. I don't know if you remember that. Well, Chef Dan, was Dan still there when you were there?
Dude, I it's all a blur to me. I don't try to remember anything. I know Irish. I don't know who Chef. I know Pancakes. Is that who you're talking about?
No. Pancakes was I was teamed with him when I turned heel for a little while. I did the heel turn for like a couple of years. That's when I wrestled Burma at the circus. That was good.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my character is basically the same thing as like Seth Rollins when he went all like cult leader kind of thing.
Nice.
Really ultra religious thing. That was like it used to be like Kasin, emphasis on the sin.
Okay.
But
cool, man.
Yeah. So that was fun. Like I was like,
was that your idea?
Everybody said you have to say,
it was definitely a joint thing. It was mostly my thing, but Shane definitely helped out with it. We did a thing where like we did like taking away the 7 deadly sins and then like me facing people that based on different sins. So that was a cool little storyline. But unfortunately, the pandemic kind of kind of halted that a little bit.
Yeah, kind of halted everything. So speaking of the pandemic, how did that affect the beer distributing stuff?
Everybody was still drinking.
Well, people drank. I was gonna say people drink more than ever, especially when there was no bars. They'd come to us.
I was gonna say, so you guys were deemed essential then?
Oh, for sure.
Alcohol is a necessity, bro.
You know the riots and stuff.
Is it? All right. Well, okay, man. You were working. Good for you.
Your blood alcohol level is very high. It kills COVID.
This may be true.
That's what I hear. That's why I keep drinking. But like,
if they would have let me drink at work, I would have never caught COVID.
I was gonna say, I thought you said you never would have quit.
Well, maybe that too.
Yeah.
So speaking of beer, you go ahead. No, finish up, please.
But basically, I was just saying, yeah, we were deemed essential. I mean, things kind of went down on the wholesale side, but retail, everyone was drinking. If anything, they were drinking more because they had nothing better to do.
Gotcha. So speaking of beer, you do have your own little. Well, not little, but
I call it little, man.
I did. It just, I don't know. Leave me alone.
Very disrespectful, bro.
My goddamn snake died. Have some fucking sympathy.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Goddamn.
Sorry for.
He's sick.
Okay, I'm gonna have a little sympathy.
This fucking guy got more stories than the library.
I got to do a podcast with you guys. I got to do a podcast tomorrow with Angel. Listen,
what?
Wow,
yeah, where's
Mega? I don't know. He fucking tripped and broke his fucking knee. Who knows what Mega? He's got a billion issues.
No, don't tell me that, bro.
Yeah, he got caught stealing. He got caught stealing boxes. He's got.
You should tell him, hey man, Mega, you gotta tuck your lip in before you trip.
So, Jesus. Boy.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
So tell us about beer. What is it? Beer, bloody, and body slams? I find Matt Butcher.
It's beer, blood, body slams.
So tell us all about it, man.
Yeah. So basically, it's a news. Well, right now it's just an Instagram. It's going to move eventually to YouTube and everything else. But it's basically a page for fans of wrestling, horror movies, and beer to kind of get together. And I usually do like reviews. I do news. I do like little funny videos. Just anything about the worlds of horror, pro wrestling, and beer. Nice. And it seems like everyone kind of loves at least two out of the three.
No, yeah. But I'm trying to remember one of the first videos I seen that you did on the beer ones. It was like I think it was like one of the Oma Gang beers. And I was like, this fuck. I was like, what the hell? Because when I first started watching, I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
I think it was the colors one. I think I like
the colors. Yeah.
Like it was it was a spoof on the popsicle. The colors, Duke. The colors. And he goes, I'm colorblind, kid.
So when I seen that, I was like,
what the
spoof
fuck
on that. Is Tack doing? then I watched it. I'm
basically,
like, this dude's hilarious, fucking comedian.
So basically, like that's one of the most popular things about it. It's called Unprofessional Beer Review. So obviously, like I take beers usually with funny names, and I just kind of put my own spin on it. Everyone does like the pretentious. I can't even say pretentious. These hops are Omaha hops. The sweet aroma of amber and I taste a little lemon here. Yes, this is delightful. Yes, but like they just are just pretentious. So I'm like, why not just put comedy into it? Everyone can relate to it. Like, I'm just gonna tell you if I like the beer. If I don't like the beer, then I don't like the beer. But I might as well put a comedy spin to it.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Why don't you hit us with one right now, man? What you drinking?
Oh, well, Devil's Outlaw over here can appreciate this one. It's South 11 from Hoof Hearted Brewery. It is a triple IPA, 10.2% alcohol per volume.
Ooh, nice.
Which may be why I'm stuttering a little bit. Let's give this a go.
Do it.
Oh, I sense it now. I feel it in me. It's taking over. Oh my God. Oh my god, it's telling me 8.9, 8.9, 8.9, 8.9, 8.9. Everything okay? We good? But like stupid shit like that, like that's on the cuff. But like,
yeah. I'm sure
it's
you normally
dumb shit like
write
that.
your material.
That's just funny.
Yeah, it's a little more scripted, but
No, hey man.
I like it. I like it.
That's amazing.
You were talking about Devil's Rejects earlier. Chung dressed up as Captain Spaulding one year. It actually looked just like the motherfucker too.
Captain Spaulding was my dude.
Well,
man.
I did the I once did Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story. That costume came out great. Halloween's my jam, so like I try to dress up whatever.
So I had a similar show to yours, but it was gonna be like beer, bukkake, and
Fucking guy.
Let's do a spin-off of your show.
I was actually looking for that name, but it was already taken. So
Oh, okay.
So that's all you.
Oh my god!
He's really trying to get us canceled.
Yeah, he's sitting there.
Bukkake's not gonna get nobody canceled.
No pants on. Talking about fucking
Bukkake.
What are you talking about? I got no pants.
Oh boy.
So we talked about the wrestling. We talked about beer. So what about some of the horror stuff? I see you got the Evil Dead shirt on, which is one of my favorite movies. You got Jason picture in the background. So what kind of horror movies are you is like your genre? The slasher, monster, the supernatural.
Generally, slasher is probably my jam. I mean, I grew up on Friday the 13th. That was really what got me into horror. But I'd like to say like The Thing was probably my favorite.
Okay.
But I like mostly everything. Like I'm a jack of all trades when it comes to horror. Only found footage kind of sucks.
Did you? What did you take on the new horror movies? Like any of the new stuff that you like?
I don't know if any of you guys saw X. X was a nice little throwback to old 80s horror movies. It was very Texas Chainsaw. It's basically about this porno crew that goes into this old couple's farmland to shoot a porno. Yeah, and then oh yeah, and it's
Rob Black movie?
So basically they get caught and all this crazy stuff starts happening. People start dying. So it's a great throwback. That's probably one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last 5 years.
Okay. All right. Did you check out hold on a second. Did you check out the new Scream or the new Chainsaw Massacre?
Like the new Scream.
Thank you, Jim.
I thought it was fun. The new Chainsaw was a little too dumb for my tastes. Like the gore was good, but like just like they tried too hard to make it too what's the new thing now? Like it's not millennials, it's like Gen Z or whatever.
Yeah, Gen Z.
I don't know. But like they try to make it like all these themes like for the new generation. And it's just like getting in the way of the horror. It's just like, hey, I just want to see this guy with a chainsaw chop up some people and have a good time.
Okay.
Although there's one scene in that movie where Leatherface shows up on the bus and all these people go up with their phones and they're like,
yeah, I can see that shit happening.
Make one move, we're gonna cancel you, bro. We're gonna cancel you. And
I can see that shit happening.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, that can definitely happen.
That was a good scene, though. I like that scene. Did you check out the new Halloween?
That was fun. I liked it from a slasher standpoint. It's not one of the better ones, but I thought it was enjoyable. I liked.
I got a question for you about that movie. Why can't this fucker die? Is he supernatural? What the fuck am I missing here? Because like
he is definitely evil incarnate. Like he's
he's supernatural. He's like, then is that what they're going for?
Oh, he's got to be at this point.
Or is it like theater of the mind and like you're just supposed to assume?
I think I think it just there's too many factors that are in that he's definitely supernatural, or there's something going on. Because he got destroyed the last movie. Like he should not be living, but he's still going.
So I thought,
although,
yeah. Go ahead.
I think there's good theory going around maybe for the next one that he's actually been controlled by a silver shamrock mask from Halloween 3. I don't know if anyone knows Halloween 3.
Oh shit, the worst Halloween ever.
You're just a Halloween.
Hey, so
silver shamrock.
I thought this Halloween, I thought this was it. I was like, okay, this is it, man. They got him. They beat his ass down. I thought he was done, and boy, was I wrong.
Oh no,
that was a great
no.
His
that was good.
How'd you feel about 3 from Hell?
I liked it.
I liked it personally.
I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously, it's a step below Devil's Rejects.
That's probably one of the best.
It definitely hurts that Sid Haig was gone. You know, like he wasn't healthy enough to do it.
Yeah, I mean, my big complaints with zombie movies, well, Rob Zombie, I don't want to say zombie, but Rob Zombie is it's too much about his wife. Like, I think she's good at what she does with Baby, but I think it's just enough. Like, I'm tired of seeing her in his movies.
Oh, everything else, yeah. Well, are you ready for the Monsters?
No,
I'm doing that right now. What's the spin on that?
He's doing.
I think it's a
Monsters
comedy
movie.
It's
a PG. It's a PG movie.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so fucking weird. Rob Zombie.
It's just based on the show. It's like an old school reboot, basically.
Did you see? I seen the other day about. I think it might have been you that posted it. The Winnie the Pooh gimmick.
Is that true?
Yes, that was me. That is so true.
I was like, what the? I was like, wait, I need to peep this.
It's supposed to be Christopher Robin.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks.
Now they're fending for themselves. And they have a taste for blood now.
Amazing.
It looks horrible. The mask looks fucking horrible.
Honey and Blood title. It's garbage. But you know what? It's smart.
Yeah, here's a fan question for you. So I'm a big Evil Dead fan. I love Ash. I think Evil Dead's amazing. So I've always heard the rumors. Sure, so do you ever think we'll get Ash versus Jason versus Freddy, or do you think that is just something that has never been talked about more as fans?
It'll never happen.
Okay.
Just in the comic, right?
Well, I mean, if it was going to happen, if it was, it happened in the comics.
Somebody has to win, right?
If it was going to happen, well, that's one reason it didn't happen. And even with the Freddy vs. Jason movie, there was no real winner for that, even though Jason technically won. But there's no way that all these companies and brands will agree on somebody being standing tall over everything else. But also, Bruce is just too old at this point. He's in his 60s.
I just watched.
I'm probably older than that.
I'm just watching Ash vs. Evil Dead now. I never saw it. It's on Netflix, so I'm actually just watching it now. And it really is making me want. It's amazing.
That's a TV show, right?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
I want to check that out.
Yeah.
It really makes me want more Evil Dead. But I heard that they're doing another one or a remake, but with a different cast of characters.
Yes, Tom Holland's going to play Ash.
I don't know if it's really a remake. It's kind of like how the reboot was like kind of like in the universe, I guess. Like, do you remember the remake, the original remake?
That was terrible. I hated that remake.
Really? I like that one. It was like,
dude, you know what it is? I want like I don't really I don't like Evil Dead. Well, no, I don't like I like Evil Dead 1, but Evil Dead 2 to me is the best one out of the 3 or the 4, whatever you want to say.
Oh, for sure.
That was 4.
Well, the remake, and then there's Army of Darkness,
which was a remake.
Yeah, and then the TV show.
Yeah. But
Army of Darkness to me was more like a comedy.
Next one's called. Oh, it's definitely
comedy. Yeah, it was a comedy. Yeah.
But the next one's called Evil Dead Rise. It's coming out, I think, on HBO Max. I think it's gonna be exclusive. It's coming out later this year.
So did you see the new Doctor Strange?
It's not a horror.
I liked it,
bro.
Well, from a horror fan perspective, it was very Evil Dead-esque. There was very moments of Evil Dead in that movie.
Yeah, it did.
So that's
Oh,
why
you
I
could
bring
tell
it up.
from the get-go it was directed by Sam
And he
Raimi.
was in, and he was in it.
Well, of course. That's why I bring it up, because you had Bruce Campbell, you had horror, you had, like the ones, whatever, it's out now. If you didn't see it, too fucking bad. But she comes through the portal all twisted up and like that's very Sam Raimi deaditis. So that's why I bring it up to see if you
for
would.
sure.
So that's what I didn't like the movie per se, but the Evil Dead Sam Raimi-esque elements to it, I enjoyed personally.
Oh yeah, you could tell from the get-go it was a Sam Raimi flick. It was very, it was very Evil Dead, and it was very drag me to hell too.
Yes.
I don't watch movies anyway, so you don't got to worry about.
Yeah, all you do is sit home and drink beer.
Have you
sit home, drink beer, watch?
Have you played Evil Dead the game yet?
I played the old one. That I think it was on Dreamcast. You remember that one? I'll swallow your soul.
Oh yeah, there's a couple good ones. But there's a really good one that
I got no time for games.
There's a really good one that just came out.
Yeah, I heard it was just came out.
Really good one that just came out. Yeah, it's like awesome. It's like the old it's like the Friday the 13th game that came out a few years ago, but it's like a better setup.
Oh, okay. That was the one that you had to like try and escape, right, or whatever.
Well, yeah,
or you can play either or with the Friday the 13th, right?
You could play as the survivors, or you could play as Jason.
Yeah.
Or in this instance, you can play as the whatever demon you want to play as. So you could play as like either like Henrietta, which was the one from 2.
Okay.
The basement.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
You could play as Henrietta, or you could play as Evil Ash.
That's awesome.
But you could play as survivors too, and you like collect the pages of the book. You collect like the dagger, and then while you're a demon, you're just like collecting orbs and then just planning stuff and just trying to stop them. It's pretty cool.
So, who is the best Jason? Because I know you're a slasher guy. In your opinion, the best actor to play Jason?
Personally, I think it's Kane Hodder. I wish he had better movies to do it with, but I think his performance, especially in 7, was one of the best Jason performances ever.
Was that Drag Me to Hell?
Although, wait, what?
Was that Jason Goes to Hell? Was that 7?
No.
Not Drag Me to Hell.
7 was New Blood.
What's the one where Freddy pulls the mask down?
That's Jason Goes to Hell.
Okay.
That's number 9.
Okay. Christ, I don't think I
Jason
seen
was
one
barely in
after
that.
he left Manhattan.
Like he was body hopping.
I like Jason 10, my favorite.
Well, which one was the one when he went to Manhattan?
Jason X?
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, that was 8.
That was probably the last one
was part
I
8.
ever seen. Really? I seen that far?
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, he's like
catch his head off right into the trash can.
Jason Takes Manhattan for 5 minutes of the movie. Feels like it anyway. He's mostly Jason on a boat.
I like should have Jason take the city bus or some shit like that.
Yeah, and they could have had you driving. I
think you'll pay your fare.
That would have been a great. That would have been a great cameo for you.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome.
You would put my head through the fare box. Swipe.
Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome.
The Metro card with your
Although
lips
there's
right
the best one, just the most fun one, Jason X, Jason in Space. Come on.
My favorite, the best part of that movie was when the girls in the sleeping bags.
Oh, the virtual reality scene.
Yes, that was fucking great.
Oh yeah. You want some beer? You want some pot? You want premarital sex? We love premarital sex.
Yeah, I never seen it.
That was so great. And then he just started destroying them.
Over their shoulder.
That was great. Oh man. So anything coming out that you're looking forward to?
Let's see.
Besides Winnie the Pooh
coming out. Well, Winnie the Pooh, it's top of my list. Hey, it's got a lot of play. Like people are reacting to that, so I might as well cover it. Let's see what else is coming out. Can't think of anything offhand. There's definitely something. Well, I know. Obviously, there's gonna be another Scream next year. Without Nev Campbell, what do you think about that?
I don't know why is that supposed to be a big deal? I'm not a horror junkie like you guys.
They're doing it without Nev Campbell.
No, she they didn't offer enough money apparently, so she's not in it.
Is that a big deal or?
She's not done nothing in years.
I mean, she's been the face of the franchise, but like,
okay, well,
she wasn't in the last one much. So
they should have killed her in this last one. They should have killed her already.
That would have been the ballsy move, but I feel like there would have been like an outcry of people like freaking out.
People would have cried.
Hey, you're gonna kill Jules Salinger.
People would have cried. I mean, it's bad enough when Jamie Lee Curtis first died in Resurrection, which was that was a whole different shit show there.
Was that an alternate universe? Because she's back.
Oh well, the Halloween timeline is not exactly like it's the first two, and then it splits out into like 4, 5, and 6, and then they cut that off. They did H2O, which is a sequel to just 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and then they did Resurrection, which was a sequel to that, and then they did Halloween 2018. Well, they did the Rob Zombie remakes. Yeah. Which, say what you will about them. And then they did 2018, which is just a sequel to the first one. So yes, it's alternate reality.
Jesus Christ,
multiverse. Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers. They don't even have them as siblings anymore. Like in this new timeline.
This is all confusing.
They're not.
Yeah, they're not brother and sister in this one. Yeah, no. They didn't even. It's not canon anymore. They're not related.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't care about when they do shit like that.
Are you a Stranger Things guy? Because my fiance and my stepson are just got into it, and I can't take it.
I like that show.
Do you?
I like the show. I like the show.
LowRyda.
Bro, I wish I had more hands so I could give a 4 thumbs down.
and I should like it because they name everything after Dungeons and Dragons shit, and I like that shit, but I just can't get into the show.
Jabronis, though, you should definitely like that.
It's very there's so many references in there, so either you're gonna like it or you're just not. It's like it's just playing towards like, oh, this is the 80s, and here's everything from the 80s. And here's every storyline from the 80s. And if you feel nostalgic enough, you're going to love the show. But I do like the show. It's enjoyable. Like, it's fun. This season's a lot darker. Like, they get a little more gruesome with some of the kills for this season. There's like a killer. There's like a villain in this one that's very Freddy Krueger-esque.
Yeah, Vecna,
so that's been fun. Yeah, Vecna, yeah. So that's been fun, but it's one of those shows you're either gonna like it or you're gonna love it or hate it. I feel like there's no in between with Stranger Things.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't get it. I tried watching a few episodes. Besides,
but they catered.
Go ahead.
They catered all these all the fans with like all the references. That's really it. It's like member berries. Remember this? Remember the chase scene from E.T.? There you go. Remember the Goonies? These guys are like the Goonies. Remember that?
Oh shit! I never put that together. Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never. Put
it's
that
like
together.
They just threw it into a hat.
Well, somebody told me that
there's a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street's vibe.
Yeah, somebody told me that it wasn't supposed to go past like one season. Yeah. It was only supposed to be one season, and that was it.
I could see that.
It took off.
It seemed like you could have ended on that.
Yeah, that's what I was told. I mean, again, I don't know. I'm looking forward to was it Prey, the new Predator series on Hulu?
Oh yes, that looks great. Series?
Yeah, on Hulu, it's called Prey. It's about like
when does that come out?
I think soon.
Is it a movie or is it a series? I think it's a movie.
I think it's a. I don't. It's on Hulu, so I don't know. But all I know, it's like the Predator in like pre-civilization, like in like Native Americans or Aztecs or something like that.
Oh, I'm gonna
I think
watch
it's like when they were building the
Well,
pyramids.
do you remember Predator 2?
Yeah.
Do you remember Predator 2 with Danny Glover?
Yeah, of course.
What?
With Danny Glover, of course.
At the end of that,
Gary Busey.
At the end of that, yes. Oh, Gary Busey's the man. So he was tossed the gun from the 1700s at the end of that movie. So this is like a prequel, like connecting to that.
Oh, is that what they're? That's what they're. So it has nothing to do with the new one that came out with the Super Predator and all that.
No, I mean, they might reference something, but this is going back like this is going to be more like primitive, old school.
The last one that came out was the one with Adrian Brody and Topher Grace, right?
No, it was.
There was another one.
I know. That was the one with the guy from
Key and Peele was in it. Yeah, and Olivia Munn.
Yes.
I like that one. I thought that one was awesome. Fucking Super Predator.
It was okay. Like I liked it. I think I liked Predators more, like the one before it.
Adrian Brody one.
Yeah. I like the concept of that they put them all on.
Yeah.
On the planet, right?
There's like a bigger breed of them.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Look at us, man.
There's also an Alien series coming out.
Pierce is so angry that we're not talking about wrestling right now.
I like that.
I gotta tell you, Alien talk. Nah, fuck that. I hate that's like one of the Alien is like one of the worst movies that I think I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, that is a statement.
Wow, that is a take right there.
Yeah, dude, I hate it.
All right,
so
that's like
now the toys were cool when I was a kid because they looked fucking awesome.
Oh, the toys were amazing.
Yeah, but
are you talking the first Aliens you didn't like, or any of them?
Garbage.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a big sci-fi guy, and I don't know. Like a lot of outer space shit, I'm just not into. It's fucking weird.
Hey.
You know,
I guess,
but I can expand my mind in a horror movie and be like, oh shit, look at this motherfucker.
So you're not a Star Wars guy.
You know what? Not really, bro. I did enjoy The Mandalorian though.
Well, it's not really like Star Wars. It's like a Western.
Yeah. I don't care for
Papadon is like punching his computer right now.
I don't care for the Star Wars movies per se.
Speaking of triggering people, that's triggering him right now.
Yeah, well, Star Wars sucks.
Oh shit! No, but you're triggering Boogaloo right now too.
You like Star Wars, Boogie?
Yeah, Star Wars is my shit.
Is it though?
I didn't care about the first three.
He holds his lightsaber every night.
Yeah. He's holding it right now.
I see it.
Oh boy!
I didn't care for the first three. When they did the reboots, the remakes.
So not the original three. The
I like the original.
So you like what?
The new three.
It's so fucking confusing. It's 1, 2, and 3. Wait on. You don't like with
the
Jar Jar guy with the fucking racist guy.
I hated one. Darth Maul was kick ass, but I hated one. I kind of like the second one. The third one, the ending was good to me, but after that, other than that, the whole shit was garbage.
Look, if it's not fucking Godzilla or fucking Jurassic Park, I don't give a fuck. So,
dude, have you checked?
Are you ready for the new Jurassic Park
on Netflix?
On Netflix, fuck yeah, I watched the
whole
thing.
That cartoon is fucking awesome.
Which one?
Yeah,
the cartoon on
Camp
Netflix.
Cretaceous, I think it's called. It's about these kids that get and then there's just the kids survive, but the adults are getting eaten left and right. It's fantastic.
Yeah, dude, my daughter
and it's marketed to kids.
Loves it.
It's like marketed. Camp
you haven't
Cretaceous.
Seen that shit? It's a cartoon on Netflix. Callie loves it, bro.
And the adults get eaten. You don't see them get eaten, but they get eaten.
Yeah.
And it's geared to kids. It's like if the Wiggles fucking started killing your parents.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, bro. It's dope. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I got hooked one day watching it with her because she's like, I want to watch Jurassic Park. I'm like, okay. Put it on. I'm like,
okay.
Yo. And then she's like, I don't want to watch this.
So is it part of Jurassic Park?
It's a cartoon.
Apparently they touch on it in the new one, but they don't go deep into it because it's weird how it's done, but they definitely touch on it apparently. I can't wait for the new one. I got tickets already. I got my tickets for that, and I got my tickets for Thor, so I'm ready to go.
Already.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, Thor's gonna be
Listen, that thing that's over your shoulder, Mega says he hates it.
I know. Well, Mega can fucking because Mega just hates anything that has to do with white people. He's upset.
He can't wield.
I don't know. I see the other one over the other shoulder there.
I got both, man. I'm okay.
But I do like the original hammer.
Of course, yeah. Well, hey, look. Gore the God Butcher is gonna be money, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Which one you say you got? Beta Ray Bill's hammer?
No, that one's still So, Pierce is gonna get so pissed because we're doing this again.
Wrestling. What's wrestling?
In the comics, Beta Ray Bill can lift Thor's hammer. He's one of the few. So Odin gives him a new one. It's Stormbreaker. It's half mallet, half fucking axe. In the MCU, Thor's hammer gets broken by Hela because Hela was the original wielder of it, which isn't part of the comics. They just had to make it work, and they destroyed it. So he needed a new weapon. He got Stormbreaker, which is supposed to be like the king of Asgard's weapon, and that's Stormbreaker, which is
that's the one that Groot.
That's the one that Groot. Yeah, Groot cut his arm off. So, some people hate it. I separate the MCU from the comic books because you got to. I enjoy it. I mean, if you would have told like 7-year-old me, like, hey, in 20-something years you'll be watching Iron Man and Thor and Captain America on the big screen, I'd be like, no fucking, like, I wouldn't believe it. And the fact that we're here and fucking Moon Knight has a goddamn TV show.
Yeah,
one of the most obscure characters has his own TV show.
That's like giving Guardians of the Galaxy a movie.
Exactly. That's the best thing too. Nobody even knows the original Guardians lineup or like this Guardians, like what the Guardians we have. They're like the second or third incarnation of the Guardians. So it's dude, look, there's a fucking Hellboy movie, which I love the Hellboy movies, but
Ron Perlman Hellboy.
Yeah, listen, no, not the new David Harbour.
If you want to know the truth, I've never seen
that was
Guardians of the Galaxies.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your brother?
Be honest with you, I think you would. I think you would like it.
I think you would like it. An hour and a half to a movie, bro.
That's good.
Or longer.
Just grab a 6-pack and fucking.
I just can't do it.
You ain't got no job. What the hell, man? You got nothing else to do now.
Oh, shit. No, but legit, bro. Like for years, I have not been able to commit an hour plus to a movie. However, I will watch. Like I sat down and watched the Daredevil show on Netflix, the whole season in one day.
That's a great show.
Like I watched season 2.
Well, that's an amazing
over
show.
A weekend. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with The Punisher. Like I binge watched the fuck out of it in like 2-3 days. I'll watch the whole shit. I could sit down and do that, but I can't sit down and watch a fucking movie.
Straight up shoot, Kaide. Daredevil was my favorite Marvel character.
Okay, that's cool.
Since I was a kid.
I think. I mean, hey, look, they dropped him in. They dropped him in the new Spider-Man movie. He showed up, so that's a positive sign.
The dude from the show, or
the dude from the show.
Yeah.
They're doing the continuation.
I'm glad he was really good at that character.
Yeah,
well, I like the other dude that's Punisher. Shane.
Dude from Walking Dead.
Yeah,
apparently he's supposed to be coming back too. They're supposed to do the Midnight Suns, which I think Punisher's a part of. It's Punisher, Blade.
They got the game coming out.
They got the game coming out, but also
is it going to be Wesley Snipes?
No, it's some new dude.
They may actually use our guest next week to be Blade.
Delicious Dr. Devious.
but yeah, Kasin. I mean, so yeah, dude, we appreciate you coming on.
We gotta do this movie thing again, man.
We should just do a podcast on movies and fuck the wrestling.
No, we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna set this up. We're gonna bring Tackleberry back. We're gonna bring Spider back.
Comic books
and movies.
Wait. Before we go, what about See No Evil? Where does that rank on the Kasin meter of horror movies?
Oh,
with big old Glenn Jacobs.
The original one was okay. Second one I liked a little more.
Was that done by the? I know one of them was done by those twins, the Soka sisters, what they're called.
The Saska sisters was.
Was both of them? That was the second one. I met them. They're assholes, so they can go.
No.
I'm glad that movie sucked.
I've heard they were. I've heard.
Dude,
they
they
were
were
the first person to tell me
they
this.
were at the con where I met Spalding and Mosley with Bo, and I was like, I knew them a little bit, so I was like, I'll get a picture with them. They were charging $80 for a photo. I'm like, fuck you. Sid Haig charged $30 and gave me a photo, a signed photo, signed my pop, and took a picture with me. Fuck those girls.
Paying $20 a boob.
Yeah, and they don't even got any. Yo, bro, come back to wrestling. That's your new gimmick. You look like Homie the Clown from fucking. You look like Homie the Clown from fucking Living Color.
Come on, man. Don't be racist, Kaide. I'm gonna have to call Mega about this and ask him if he thinks that's a racist comment.
Go ahead. But yeah, I love it. Let's do a comic book and movie podcast. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I can't put much input on newer movies.
All right, we'll talk about the Terminator.
Hey, have you guys checked out the Orville?
Is that stupid spoof on Star Trek with no? I can't stand him, dude. I can't stand his. I hate Family Guy. Ted can go fuck off. I can't stand.
So you ain't gonna like it then.
No, dude.
Some of the stuff out there is funny.
I hate Star Trek more than anything.
I hate Family Guy. It's not even funny. It's just like you remember when, and it's like obscure reference. It's just stupid. It's a shitty attempt at The Simpsons. How dare they?
Wow.
Like
disrespectful.
If you listen to look at the black bottlenose dolphin, he's like, "Yo, what's up?"
But Kasin, before we let you go, do you have any fun road stories or any funny stories you want to share? Anyone you want to bury? By all means.
Nobody needs to bury. I don't know. There's been some fun ones. What?
What was it? Bachelor party stories, please.
No bachelor party stories.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm keeping that type to the vest.
We gotta get Wagner, Ultimo Maya on here.
I saw him.
We gotta get him on here to recount the sink.
The broken sink.
The broken sink.
The sink. I forgot about the sink.
He broke it. He broke the sink.
Yes,
he broke the sink because he moved the chair that was holding it up.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh boy, but yeah, man. Any funny stories?
I mean, I could say some things from the Monticello trip. Do you remember the Monticello trip? But I'll avoid that.
The first one? No, you talk. By all means, dude. We don't hold anything back here.
That's the one with
it's all over the place.
Where Manny Martinez was doing the dance. Or they used to make him dance. He do some like weird.
Was this the one where Spinelli should have died? Where he like almost OD'd?
Yeah, Spinelli massively. was he was like just sitting in the room, just like zoning out. But yeah, that was definitely one. But both of them were pretty crazy.
That's because he was doing bumps of fucking coke at 7 o'clock in the morning and didn't stop until midnight.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
he cracked the Coors Light and he fucking goes, "We're on the road wrestling. Let's party." I'm like, "You're gonna die."
Yo, hey man, you know what?
That
dude should have been around in the 80s then, huh?
Didn't he almost drown in his breakfast the next day?
Yeah, no. He fucking was wide awake, bro. It was myself and Plasma were walking to that shitty diner, and Crusher was like, "Hey, wait, I'll come with you guys." And then here comes Spinelli, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like, "Where are you guys going?" We're like, "We're going to get breakfast." And Plasma, Trent Beretta, turns around and goes, "How are you alive? You should be dead." And he's like, "I want pancakes." And then in mid-pancakes, he just like, he's eating and he just freezes. And just falls forward into like a stack of pancakes. And I'm like, he's dead and we must leave. And that's when Benny found a fucking strange guy, just some strange local, and just brought him to the hotel because he bought beer for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad,
and then
dude.
Who was messing with people's rooms? Who was like going
that
around
was
the room screwing
It
around.
was Shane. Shane was running around with a sock on his dick. Like him and Dan Dynasty were running around with socks on their dicks, like they were fucking the dude from Jackass, Party Boy.
Man, you white people do some
Oh
crazy
my
shit,
god!
man.
Yeah, that whole
You Webers.
We were there. That was the day we wrestled Dan Dynasty and
Yeah, but you guys left
Really?
though. You guys went
No, we
home.
stayed the night.
Did you?
We stayed. Yeah.
Where the fuck were you guys at?
Really?
I don't remember that.
We stayed the night. We in the room with Mana and Jake Bishop.
The Gray Hulk.
I don't know. I just remember people were doing like kickflips off the wall. It was a bad night. But
Because I went to some club with Scampy. We wound up going to like some Spanish club. And
it's right in the basement, right?
And
It
Scampy
was like downstairs.
and Scampy was trying to dance with chicks and shit. It was great.
But I don't remember anything. I might have been a little.
You want to know the funny thing? You drove.
Did I?
You were the one that.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh wait. That Monticello, was that the like
The
The horse
with
track.
with the low ceiling type?
The racetrack.
Yeah,
the racetrack.
Yeah. I do remember driving there.
That's all he remembers.
Yeah.
Just remember.
Because I remember driving. And I was like, "Fuck, man, this is a long ass ride for my little ass car."
Yeah, I remember it being pitch black too.
Yeah, good shit, man.
But yeah, man. So plug your socials, plug the show you do,
Yeah,
and
plug your
everything.
show, man. Yeah, plug your little show.
So yeah, we got
that
we
little
got Beer
show,
Blood
man.
Body Slams. We got Beer Blood Body Slams, which is on Instagram right now. The YouTube's going to be up within the next month or so, and then hopefully a podcast network probably in the fall.
Nice.
And watch my sister's show, Beer Bukkake and Body Slams, following his show.
One of these days, I'm going to get the trademark for that.
Here we go. But yeah, man, we're definitely gonna have you on. I definitely think the Reckless and Wasted reunion, comics and movies would be a great podcast.
Nah, I think it'd be great.
Oh,
So
for sure.
I think we should definitely do that.
For sure.
We have to.
There we go.
There we go.
But yeah,
make
man,
sure,
we'll definitely get you
y'all
back on.
follow this man.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for having me
My eyes
on.
are fucking killing me right now.
What do you got wrestling wise? What do you got coming up?
You still working at NYWC?
We're doing the still NYWC. We got Going the
I'm
Distance
sorry.
on
Fucking guy.
now.
I heard there's a picture of me with that says wanted.
Listen, don't get this man canceled, bro. From the
you
Fed he
confirm-
works at.
Can you confirm that? Is there a picture of Stockade that says wanted?
Like a big X, like a no smoking sign.
There's
Do not
no
use.
photo of Stockade.
Do not use. If
Not
seen
allowed
in
in.
the building.
Can
Call
you
this number.
can you call Shane
This
right
man,
now?
he's terminated on site.
speakerphone, and maybe we can have them.
God.
Lash it out.
Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
it. Get him on the show. Tell him Boogaloo and
Oh,
LowRyda
no,
want
I'm
him
not
on
ready
the
for that.
show.
I'm not opening that can of worms.
He's like, no, man, my push.
I'm barely hanging on, baby.
What push?
I'm barely hanging on.
You got 17 years. You're gonna just flush it down the toilet with this bullshit.
Well, hey man, look, look. If it means anything to you, you will absolutely be a Hall of Famer before I will.
Well,
Me too.
hey.
Probably the presidents too. So don't feel
well,
bad.
Listen, I feel like Mega's in there because they had to add a brown
Token.
person.
They needed a token Negro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we don't fit the
I was gonna say,
criteria.
Mega filled the quota, man. You guys got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Before they even brought Mega in, man, we were there.
At least
You know?
at least a lifetime achievement award. You know.
You would think.
I'm sure you guys will
Well, yeah.
do at some point. I mean, you guys deserve it.
Pull
You
those
know,
strings.
listen,
Pull those
man.
strings, Kasin.
Listen, the way this guy down here needs to get us on that
Bro, I'm gonna make it.
stadium show.
I'm gonna do this
you
live.
need to get us put
Hold on.
into the Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna
and
do
make
this
sure
live
that
right now.
When they do the video, they use the video of us splitting nuke shit. For that alone, we should be put in, bro.
Nuke was actually at the last show.
Look, can you get it? Did we get it there? Look, I'm texting him right now.
Yeah, he was
You
there.
need to book the Dead Presidents.
Oh,
This is the guy, Johnny Moose, right there. I just sent it.
I thought you
He's like, who?
staying.
He might. But I will get back to that.
But if you guys come, guys come down, if you guys come down, I gotta dress as the third president again. It's only right.
But this time we'll drink beers in the ring.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yes,
I am in to drink some beers.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And I'll watch from the parking lot.
I don't really want to wrestle. I just want to drink beers.
I'm here for the beer.
Then
I've been dying to get put on. I've been dying to get put on down, at least down here. I don't know if they do it up there, but they do these fucking brewery shows down here.
Indie shows.
Yeah, these indie shows at breweries.
We do some up here. We
don't tell me NYWC does
Great South Bay Brewery. No. Bull does one.
Okay.
For Outlaw.
Okay, yeah, because dude, they actually did one recently that my boy sent me a thing, and each like a bunch of breweries had like their guy that was representing them. So it was pretty cool concept. But I ain't know not one of the motherfuckers that were on the show. I was like, Zumbo bullshit.
But I am doing a beer festival in a couple weeks. I'm wrestling at a beer festival in Brooklyn.
Really? See, I've been dying for that. But the thing is I feel like if I get put on a show like that, I'm probably not gonna be worth a damn in the ring. Because well,
that's why I'm like one of the first couple matches.
Yeah, I'm be like, listen, I need to open.
I wrestle early.
I need to open because I need to get my full pay out of these beers. I don't even need a payday, bro. Just give me pours.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna pay a lot more than you would pay me. But listen, guys, let's wrap this up. We've been on way longer than we normally are. Pierce is like, these motherfuckers talked for 45 minutes about non-wrestling
beer.
Non-wrestling. What the fuck? Pulling his beard hair out,
baby. Nights of the gimmick table.
Yeah, you know what, man? On the gimmick table, we're gonna talk whatever the fuck we want to talk about, right?
Right.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
I don't want to wear pants.
Yeah, this guy's fucking.
I'm not
he's sitting there like fucking Yokozuna.
All right,
Yosh.
Oh man, we're this is usually we're a lot more professional. Not really.
Yeah, no, we're not professional. Fuck being professional.
But yeah, Kasin, buddy, it was good to get catching up with you, man.
Yeah,
hopefully I'll get to see you in person sometime soon.
Everybody, make sure you follow this man.
Don't you guys live in the same fucking
in Whitesville, Long Island?
Yeah, you know how it is. He works, I work. He's
well, you need to go buy beer, bro.
Beer. I don't drink, motherfuckers.
All right, so buy beer.
He doesn't drink anymore.
Buy it for your lady. She needs it to live.
She don't drink either. What? No, she smokes weed.
Buy it for the kids.
We'll cross paths at some point.
We'll cross. I'll show. I'm just gonna show up at NYWC one day, just jump in the ring and see what happens. So.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
Doing the running.
People be like, "What the fuck? Who let him in the building?"
Just leave the back door cracked open there, Tack, for me, will you?
It's like my bad. I kind of
Huckleberry's like putting a fucking cane on that bitch.
But no, man, we really appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank
you guys for having me on.
Like, no, anytime.
It's a pleasure, and yeah, let's pay some bills, guys. If that's all right with y'all.
Okay. So if you or anybody in your family is an athlete, then Sleeves is for you. They offer a wide variety of all your sporting needs. Right now, I am not wearing the dirty boxers, but you can. But if you use the promo code MWAPOD for your 10% discount.
Yeah, get those dick sleeves. Hellvape.com. Hellvape sells healthy vaping alternatives. They have no nicotine. Make sure you pick yourself up some of their vape and pod products using our code MWAPOD. 10% discount. And what else? Yeah, make sure y'all fucking like and subscribe on all the stuff that we do, you know.
All the stuff that we do.
All the stuff we do. MWA Pod.
Don't forget
MWA World.
Tomorrow,
MWA Podcast
Network. Tomorrow night, Kaide and Angel.
Yes, I'm co-hosting with Angel after he's
Good
done
luck.
on his. Yeah, he just got done on his tour of Racist America. He apparently got all his souvenirs, so I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun one.
I'm trying to figure out a good topic so I could get back on the wrestling with tragedy. So
You did a wrestling with tragedy?
yeah, you ain't know, bro. I
No,
did
which one you
wrestling with tragedy a couple weeks ago.
Which one?
Shitbags in the business, I think it was called.
Oh, awesome, man.
But however, everybody that Pierce brought up, me and Angel both didn't think were shitbags. It was something like that. But I told them like Pierce wants me to come back on, but he said for me to think of something good that we can do, because they called me like, hey, you want to get on? I'm like, yeah, what's up? 5 minutes. Let's
when
go.
They did that? Saturday morning?
5 minutes. Let's go. No, it was nighttime. I think it was like a
that.
Friday night or a Saturday night, shit like that. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all check out all of our shows on the MWA Podcast Network. We got
Hit that subscribe button.
all kinds of fucking shows, man. We got Shooting the Shit. We got Killing the Business. We got Nights at the Gimmick Table. We got the NXT Roundup, which I've been on a couple times lately. So and now that your boy's unemployed, I may
might be a permanent fixture.
Full-time podcast.
Full-time podcasting. Y'all don't know much about the podcast. But
yeah, man.
Thank y'all.
Later, guys.
We'll see y'all next week. Next week we got the Doc Chalk.
You got the
delicious Dr. Devious.
Delicious Dr. Devious.
So make sure y'all tune in and show that love, guys. See y'all next week.
Peace.